Because I think right now, if I was to quit rapping and I say I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I can do anything.
I'm the #1 rock star on the planet.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
I just told you who I thought I was. A god. My mom saved my life.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
So many sides of Kanye, so many aspects of his life that people don't know about.
But I would say that I was one of the best. My father asked me that question back when I was 15. I was maybe I was 16. He said, I was a photographer back in Atlanta, and I'll say that, I was pretty good. I wasn't one of the best, but son, what do you think you stand? And I looked at him, I said, I am the best. And this is 16, and that was a little delusional.
Where do you think that came from, this sense of?
From my grandfather on my mother's side. If you could hear him talk.
Yeah. He believed in himself.
He believed in himself, and he believed in other people around him that believed in him. I feel like everything that anybody ever said in life would be a disadvantage to me, I'm gonna make it my advantage. Like, I'm gonna use everything that everybody says that I can't do, and I'm gonna flip it to the positive. Like, I look at everything as a glass half full and half empty. Only thing promised is death. So basically, life is like a game. So you have to play the game the way you want to play it. If you have a dream and you're good enough, because sometimes it's a difference between a dream and just being delusional. Don't just drop out of school. Like, I was already making money in the music industry. I had a platinum plaque before I dropped out of school.
Right.
And I had a deal on the table with Columbia, with Sony.
Right.
And I flew in, and I remember saying, I'm gonna be bigger than Jermaine Dupri. I'm gonna be bigger than Michael Jackson.
People always try to box you in to what they know you best for.
They don't even realize that when they box me in or try to verbally put me in some type of box or put Donda in a box, that they're really showing their level of ignorance. They're putting themselves in a box. And people can write all they want, but what are people doing? And if there's anybody that's out there doing, they know how hard it is to actually do. Just the fact that I'm willing to fail is an inspiration. People are so scared to lose that they don't even try. Like, one thing that people can't say is they can't say, I'm not trying.
I'm not gonna say it's not a way that I could fail, but hopefully with God's blessings, and I got Chicago on my side, it shouldn't be no way for me to lose, really.
Everybody asked me the question. They wanted to know what kind. I knew he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No.
I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything.
My mom always taught me you have to believe it first. You have to believe it first. So what's what I had to believe that I could make it into the game first. That was one of the first things. And I believed it and I willed it.
Never stop fighting. No matter what anyone says, no matter how they try to compromise you, compromise your vision. If it's in your gut, if it's in your soul, there's no worldly possessions that should come between you and your expression.
People don't stand up and protect their dreams. People are too scared of getting, spoofed in a way. And they say overconfident, like that's a bad thing. I think overconfident, that needs to be a bad word. How can you be overconfident? You should be overconfident. You should have more confidence. You should have more confidence in yourself. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about me. I am the greatest. And you can feel that way about yourself too.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are.
I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem.
I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google,
Now who's gonna be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more?
But you know what, I was thinking about something I was gonna say to you, Kanye, that I thought was important. How you were down to earth and everything, but you know you got a lot of confidence. Come off a little arrogant even though you're humble and everything. But it'd be important to remember that the giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing.